right there? No, you cannot. Why would you stay right there when I need you to sit real still like? Put this off, bro. Listen, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Ah. $40.2. Damn, that's good. It's just about on the monies. Oh, we need now is an audience. Take a little bit of time, audience. A little bit of time. Give me a little bit of time. Little bit. All right. I think we got someone here. We got someone on the hook. All right. Welcome. My name is Mike. This is Everitt Archery, and Saturday, taught out. I got a haircut. Feeling fresh to death, but it's nice outside, so I'm going to do some shooting. As usual, I have my trusty handy dandy bow, which no one's on right now, but you know what? Fudge them. We're going to keep the party rolling. So with this bow I got is the Diamond Edge 320 budget bow. There's a couple mods on here. I always top up my mods because I want you guys to know what I've done to my phone. Want you guys to know what I've done to my bow, and if you guys are out buying budget bows, you can shoot up to 60 yards with a budget bow. And I'm here to prove to you guys that you can do that. This is, again, Diamond Edge 320. It's a budget bow. This is an HHA Optimum X sight. It's pretty bulky, single ping action with the shade here. See the dial right there, and I have the test strip on here. I have what the hell is this called again? The broadhead limb saver dampers on the bow. An Octane 4 arrow quiver, Octane whisker biscuit, 10-inch stabilizer with one weight in the front, Bee Stinger full motion back bar that I put on, and an 8-inch Bee Stinger stabilizer with all three weights on here. And of course I have that little Pine Ridge stand. Everything on this bow has been modified except for the whisker biscuit and the quiver. That's it. So I took everything. Even the string. Hell, I didn't tell you that string is brand new. It's a gas string. You can see it right there. It's a gas string modification with a different kind of peep. I don't know what peep that is. I went and got it done, but the changing the string on it made a big difference. I do use a thumb release, which is the Trophy Ridge precise full motion, little bad boy. That's full handle. Most of my stuff is all budget because I don't want to go out and spend a ton of money. I can't say I'm cheap. I ain't rolling money like that. I have 4 bows. I have them all relatively budget out. I do plan on buying a more expensive budget bow, which will be a Darton 35X 35 ST square at some point. Hopefully I'll do that maybe this year. I don't know. But right now I got this. I love this bow. I'm right-handed, but I'm left-eye dominant, which means I shoot lefty. My other 3 bows are right-handed. didn't find out I was left eye dominant until I got my compound bow. So that's what that is. I have this little bag here, which is my vinyl bag. I have two things in here because, again, I don't see myself buying a huge thing of binoculars and a rangefinder for the side. This is the Pursuit 850 rangefinder. It's nice during the day. I will say this does not work in fog. You get zero, range on this with the foggy. But if you want something that's like 150 from Cabela's for a budget, this is good to have. It works clear day like today. Gives you a little bit of angles, but not 100%. This one is the Simpson binocular. That's 10 by 25. These are oh, didn't know there was that name there. See the name? Didn't know the name there until just now. So I bought these because of the fact that I didn't want to spend $200 or $300 on binoculars when, everybody's on a budget. So these work out fine if you're shooting from the backyard, if you're shooting anywhere. I mean, honestly, sometimes you don't need massive, like huge binos. So these are small, and like I said, I got these to fit in this pack at one shot. So it works out great, as you can tell. It's easy. It's not my way. And if I want to go shooting, I can bring this with me and not worry about having just binos and having the rangefinder here. I do have them, tied off, so if they do drop, they don't fall and break. That's what the should look into. This bag is from Cabela's. It's the Vortex vinyl bag. Something basic, nothing major, but it's something that you should look into if you're buying something at budget. I also have this hip quiver. This is from It's from Elevation. It's a pocket quiver, and it's small. And what happens is you can put this. This is universal. It can go left or right hand. You can basically just turn these left or right, and it has a little thing here. I can't really show you to you, but it has a little clip here. You can put things on. And what I have on here is this is an arrow puller from Pine Ridge, right there. And it's pretty sweet. It has a bunch of holes here. You can put your arrows in, squeeze it, and tighten them up. And like I said, this works out for me. Yeah, it's my live target. Oh, I missed. Anyway, so I'm at 40 yards right now. I've been trying to dial in this sight, this HHA Ultramax sight, because I've been trying to sight it in for a while, and it's my sighted in, something happens, or I shoot poorly or something. But to sight this thing in, you go either 15 yards or 20 yards, put on a thing that says test strip. You can't see it, but it says test setup on it. Actually says setup on it. It has a bunch of numbers on them. You go to 15 yards, you give a guesstimation where it should be. You shoot your arrow, and then if it's off, adjust your stuff, and you work back from 15 to 60. I've never shot 60 yards until now. I've always been a 40-yard shooter, and what I had to do is this bow has always been set up at like 50 pounds. I've had the bow for about 3 years, maybe 4, close to 4 years. I know I'm talking. Just stay with me, guys. This will all make sense in a minute. Had this bow for about 4 years. Had it at 50 pounds for a long time, and I didn't want to jump up the weight until I knew I was ready for it. I ended up going to TAC this year in Vermont, and I watching you live. Thank you so much. Oh, what does it say? How's it going, bro? It's going good. Thank you so much. I'm just chatting for a few minutes before I get my shoots out. Before I start shooting, sorry. Had the bow for 4 years. Didn't bring up the poundage until I was comfortable. Had to go to TAC. Realized TAC is 15 to 60 yard shots. 50 pounds wasn't going to do it. And the arrows I had were crap. So I ended up buying new arrows. These are the Eastern Sonic 6.0s. 68, 85 grain tips, and these are the high vis blazer vanes. I think the whole arrow is like 386 grams, and the ones I had before were like These are 400 spines, by the way. The ones I have is 340 spines. 340 with a 50-pound weight wasn't working, so I ended up jumping my weight up to like 57 pounds with these arrows, and it works out pretty good. So we're gonna shoot 40 yards. Let me spin you guys around real quick. I know I'm talking way too much. Sorry, guys. You can kind of see down there. There's my target. Which I can get a better view, but I can't. So I'm aiming for is the bag, not the deer. I can hit the deer, but there's no point hitting the deer if I am aiming to get this thing dialed in. Eventually, I need to go from. I went from 20 yards, shot a couple today. I'm at 40. I need to get to 60. So my plan right now is to shoot 40 yards, 3 in the center, and then shoot 3, consistent 3 in the center. You want to have like a 2-inch gap from your 3 arrows, and then jump, and then go from 40, 50, 60, and that's how you dial this thing in. What I did do is, because I walked back 40 yards, I always put an arrow right in front of me, so I know where my 40 yards is. So with that said, we're gonna stand sideways. I'm just gonna talk you through it real quick. Stand sideways, pick up my bow in my hand, find my release, and put it on the right way, hopefully. Thank you. That's wrong, of course. Always put my release on wrong every time. All right. Arrow is going in the bow. I'm just doing that so you guys know what's going on, so you're aware of my steps real quick. All right, we're 9 guys in. All right, ready? Take a second, breathe in, breathe out, take my hat, spin around so I can aim properly. All right, here we go. Hooked on, lifting up, pull back, full draw, anchored, sighted in. Ooh, that was bad. And that's because I moved the last second too. I literally moved. It's funny, sometimes when I'm a little nervous, I shoot poorly. Without camera here, I'll be shooting fine. Camera's on, I'm like, ugh. Here we go. Damn it, I'm moving again. That's bad. Those are up like 12 o'clock and like 11. I know because when I hit center, it goes thunk. There's a nice little thunk noise, and these are just like pop. So they suck. And I don't know why I do that. I'll shoot poorly sometimes, and I hate shooting poorly. I will do a video of me standing here, and I'm gonna put 3 cameras up a couple of days, so I can just get a better view of my shots. Ugh. All right, one more for the road. This should be right though. These are like way north, just so we know, guys. Oh, almost dropped it. See, you hear that thunk? That was good because I didn't move. All right, let's go take a look. See how bad my shots are. I guarantee they're all high, and one centered. All right, let me zoom you guys out real quick. Who's top fan? Is Eric my top fan? I think he is. Top fan kid. All right, let's take you out. Got into 6 people. Ooh, there's 3 guys. Eric's 3rd. Jacob is number 1. All right, thank you guys for being here. Oh, Jesus. I'll fall on my face. I usually go live on Sundays, but I wanted to go live today and just get a couple. Yeah, that is gross. That is ugly. Oh, and it gets worse. That's why I don't aim for that deer, because if I miss, I'm going over there. So, see, that's gross. And that one, that sounded good, and I was still high. So what I'll do is, let me shoot one real quick, and I'll try to, I'm gonna shoot one. I'll just shoot one real quick and see where it lands. Hopefully I can stay steady. Those top three, I moved. I did that. Like I did a little jerk last second. And by the way, just so we clear, guys, I have not shot my bow in like 3 weeks, I think. At least 3 weeks. So I'm a little rusty. I did shoot this morning for like literally 15 minutes or less. And it was like 20 yards, 30 yards. I shot a couple at 40 and I stopped. So I would say don't shoot the messenger, but you know, I'm shooting the messenger because I like to be precise, and this is not precise. This is like gross. You might hear some mosquitoes flying around. Oh yeah, let me show you. So it works like this. You just slid them right in. See that? Come on, mosquito. That's how that works. And you just put it to the back of you. And you can kind of see them back there. See? And it's out of your way. It's easy to move around. I actually like this because I have about 4, maybe 5 quivers. I have a back quiver. I've got a hip quiver, a universal hip quiver. I have another hip quiver that's like just faces forward. That's 3. And I have 2 on the bow. And then I have this. So maybe I have 6. So 2 will go on a bow, and but either way, you know, who's complaining? I'm not. I'm a junkie. I love it. Put you guys here on me. I'm in love with the coco. I do it for the. I need some music. It's funny. I'll be shooting, no camera on, and I'll be doing fine. Camera comes on, I'm just like, you know, I don't know what it is. I shoot better with the camera off. I do better if someone's recording me and not telling me. So usually I have a camera person come out. My wife usually records me shooting, but she's partying in the house and she's, you know, getting the house set up for a few things, so I can't ask her to come out. But I think tomorrow, if I get a chance, I'm gonna take out 3 cameras. I'll put a camera here. I'll put a camera like halfway, because this is my lawn. So I'll put a camera right here. Camera halfway down the range. I'm gonna put 1 on target so you can see me release, and then the arrow hopefully flying out. But who knows? Anyway, let's try another one. All right. Bring you down a little bit. 35. Go to 35. I have a bunny in the yard. She's cute. She likes to bounce around and hang out. I have like 3 of them. Right now I only see 1, but I can see her on my corner of my eye. She's just like chilling. All right. So I moved my sight tape down to 35. I do hold too long. I will say that. I hold way too long. Bunny's chilling. So funny. Yeah, when I was shooting my bow earlier, 20 yards, the setup tape said 18. 30 yards was like 38, 28. And then I went to 40, I went to 38. I think 38 was too much. That sounded better. How many is that for a shot? Damn, I think I shot all of them. So wait, how many did I have? I got 1 there. Did I shoot 3 already? Were you guys watching? One time I was shooting, I wasn't recording. I was at 50 yards. I was doing this. I was like dial in. I kind of had television. I was just nothing but like watching down. Excuse me. I was just watching down, like, all right, I got this. And I was adjusting my sight tape and trying to get this set up properly. And the other day, I was like, I'm busy, right? I want to get this 50 yards so I can get out. And then didn't do this. I moved the sight, hooked on, came up, pulled back, fired, ping, cam broke, weights just flew out. And I was like, what the hell just happened? I'm like, did I just fucking dry fire? And I didn't realize I dry fire because I was just so busy with television looking downrange like this and just assuming I knocked an arrow. I didn't knock an arrow. It was fucking insane. I couldn't believe I did that. So I had to get this bow restrung, reset up. Trust me, guys, if you are, if you guys are like television it and you're not thinking, you're gonna mess up. So, note to self: do your best not to do that shit. It's a lot of money. I've done the exact same thing. Don't feel bad. Thank you so much. I felt horrible because of the fact that I'm like, how did I just do that? Like, it was almost like, it was just like, what happened? It was the weirdest thing. It kind of like freaked me out because I couldn't believe I did it. And then I was like, no, I shot an arrow. Of course I did. And I was about here, 40 yards, 50 yards, and I was like, walk down and go take a peek. And I walked down. And I was like, I have these many arrows in my quiver, and I count all of them. I'm like, yeah, I didn't shoot the arrow. I was like, oh my god, it was so bad. So yeah, just what bow do I shoot? The bow I have is a the budget bow. No judgment. It's a Diamond Edge 320, and I took it to tack. Ooh, that's high. Those are me. All right. They're better groups because I'm not moving as much, but they're still high. I'll show you. I have a Diamond Edge 320. I like the bow because I bought the bow because it's a budget bow. And I've been I'm looking to getting a Darton 35 XT square. That's my next bow I want to get, but it's pricey. So that's my group. That's my other one right there. So I'm gonna drop it down to like 32. Hopefully, that's not bad grouping, but it's bad, I have water. It's in the freaking house. I don't know why I didn't bring it out here. When you want to just like do something so bad, you don't care what you gotta do, long as you're doing it. That's where I am. I just want to shoot today. It's a nice day out. It's nice, like 70 degrees, no humidity. It's just gorgeous out. I just want to be out here shooting all day until the sun goes down. But that means I'm gonna end up getting television, not realizing what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm trying to like shoot and chill out and enjoy, but I can't because I'm so worried about dry firing or do something stupid. So, I mean, the worst thing is I had this deer and I like shooting this deer. I actually, I should replace those guts like recently. And when I say replace it, all this was like chewed up. I shot one time last time I had the bow and the arrow went through here, almost out. I mean, here, I can show you the back of this if you want to see it. Like, it blows the back out. Look at that. I've been blowing the back out of this thing like crazy. That's the back side of it. That's how much penetration I'm getting through with these arrows. And these are just field points. They're not even like broadheads. They're just field points. They're 85 grain field points. But these arrows are so light, they just do their job. They just fucking pop right through that thing, And before I forget, I used to shoot their other. Now, tore them both. Or you tore both rotator cuffs, and with my bow shooting. Wow, that sucks, dude. How much weight were you pulling back that you tore your rotator cuff? Is that you tore your rotator? How much weight were you pulling? Long Long Time Dirt. I love that name. It's funny. Oh, you could have made your name say like Long Time Dirt McGee. But I like that name, Long Time Dirt. Yeah, how much weight were you pulling? I mean, this is only like 57 pounds. I know people do say if you pull the bow back the wrong way, you will mess your arm up. Um, so that's why I'm a little afraid to go above 60, 70 pounds. I don't want to go above 70 pounds. So like I said, this is like 57 and 57, 55. Reason why, because the arrows are 400 spine and they said don't go above 58 because the arrows do one of these. So yeah, I'm curious. Those was working out and didn't have them fixed. Wow. That's crazy. That's insane. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, so this bow, I'll show you the bow again. Budget, diameter 320. HHA Autumn X sight. And this sight is actually really heavy. Like it's a heavy sight. Like, this is a little heavy. This is an Octane full arrow quiver. But the sight itself it's heavy. It's metal. I have a relatively cheap Octane Whisker Biscuit, 8-inch stabilizer with the full weights in the back, bee stinger, and a bee stinger full motion back bar, quick release. Why is that? I can't speak. Quick release, bee stinger setup, the 10-inch stabilizer when weight. So in reality, this is like 11 inches. If you're gonna go from here to here, this is a 10-inch, but with the 1 inch, it's 11, right? 1 ounce in the front. So the bow is actually really nice, and this is new gas strings. I just got them done. I have to like work them in. So that's one thing. Like I don't even think my numbers are going to be right because of the fact that it's high, right? I'm gonna go down to like 34. So either way, I think my numbers will be off because of the fact that get you guys here. Does that look a little better? I think my numbers are gonna be off because of the fact these strings are like brand new. I mean new. I mean I've only shot maybe like 15 arrows through them, so they're fresh, So I'm sure they're not stretched out enough. But I have this has been sitting in my basement for about a week or so, maybe even 2 weeks, like that. Been sitting there hanging out, and I use it a couple times. That's really it. But it's been chilling. So hopefully the strings is sitting on the bow like this. Hopefully it's give it a little bit of stretch. I'm hoping. I could be wrong. I know when shooting it wears it out, stretches out a little bit, but I don't know if that's going to be the case for this. So on my setup tape right now, we're at 34. This setup tape is so small, minute numbers, you can't see. And I have good vision. I can see far distance. I'm doing this, I'm like, what? So yeah. Yeah. So if you guys get one of these, it's fun to set them up, but trust me, watch the videos, watch them again. Because when I watched the video, the guy was like, my 15 to 20 and my 20 to 30, 30 to blah, 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 and all that. And I'm like, what's the what? The guy was saying was on the setup tape, the number's this, my yardage is this. And you take your closest number of like 20 yards to 60, take the two numbers and subtract it, and that will give you your actual like tape that you put on here that you know what it is. But it took me like 12 times to watch the video to understand what the hell he meant, because I was like, he's speaking English. He's not speaking English. So it was a little tricky. All right. Oh. That's money right there. Yeah. If you guys have been here before, I did talk about I had a rat snake. It was black. It's a black snake, but it was we had a rat snake someplace in the back there, and right now I'm seeing things bounce. I'm not a fan of snakes. I don't like snakes. You know, my thing is, snake, you be over there, I'll be over here, and we cool. You eat the squirrels and chipmunks, we cool. But one day, I had to cut some bushes over in the corner. And of course, four, 4 to 5 foot rat snake was next to my front door, and it's, you know, it's like a burnt stick, and I'm like, what the hell's that? I'm like, oh, it's a snake. So I was freaked out for a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, it's funny. When you shoot, if you're, I can't say experienced, you're unexperienced and you're learning to develop who you are as a shooter, you have to go into that zone where you just zero out. You pull back, you anchor, and you just chill. You find like that even pulse. Do, do. You know what I mean? If you're nervous, you're rattled, you ain't gonna do well. I find sometimes I can't always do it, but sometimes I can do it really well, and sometimes I can't. So when I do it, when I calm myself down, I shoot better. When I'm kind of nervous, I shoot like ass. I notice it often. But if you guys are inexperienced or experienced shooters, I feel like I'm still inexperienced. I've been shooting a compound bow for 4 years, a recurve bow for 5 years, almost 6. So I feel like I'm still like new to the game. But yeah, if you can find your your moment where you can like zero out, you'll be good. Yeah, that's nice. Also, I did realize, I will say this right now, I am a puncher. I have been a puncher since day one. Since I've used uh releases, I've been a puncher, meaning just like I'll be like, you'll see my videos, I'm like dink. Now I learned to push that back and just tink, and then all of a sudden it's working. So if you don't know what punching is, watch the videos. I can't say I'm good to talk about it. All I know is if your hand is here and you hit your button and it don't go nowhere, you punching. I shoot Bowtech 70 pounds with speed mods. Killed 3 deer at 66 yards. I haven't shot in 9 years. Wow. Yeah, that 70 pounds is probably what was doing it. And like I said, I mean, I want to shoot 70. So my thing is, when I buy this new bow, hopefully I'll buy this new bow. Maybe I'm trying to buy it as soon as possible. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to buy it like now if I could. If I can sell some blood and buy that bow right now, I'm on it. But when I do decide to buy this, sorry, not decide, wrong word. I've already decided. When I have the funds to buy this bow, right? When I have the money to buy the bow, is this thing bent like that? I don't know. When I had the money to buy the bow, I want to get a 60-pound bow, and I don't know. I'm not. I'm not a hunter. Let's be clear. This is not a hunting body. This is just a person that goes out in his house and shoots 3Ds, shoots whatever. But I usually shoot 3D targets. I shoot at home. Hold on a second. Let me read this real quick. Rat snakes are non-venomous. Bro, I thought. Ooh, going too far. I thought you were an outdoorsman, hunter, and fisherman able to survive outdoors. Hell no. I am curious outdoorsman. I am not an outdoors person directly. But I do like, I don't go out and hunt. I'm not a fisherman like that. I shoot 3Ds for fun and have a good time. That's really it. It gets me out the house and I enjoy it. That's all. So I'm not like pro fisherman, hunt master, pro guy, you know, I'm not a MacGyver off outside. That makes sense. Anyway, it's not too bad. So anyway, what was I talking about? So maybe the 70 pounds was probably too much for your shoulder. I do notice people when they pull back their bows, they pull back kind of like like that. So I shoot recurve and it helps me understand how to pull better. That's not bad at 40 yards. This third one is a little rough. Damn it, mosquitoes. So I'm gonna call that good. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I mean, I can probably be a little bit better, but 2 out of 3 ain't that bad. So I'm gonna say, for argument's sake, I'm straight. So I'm gonna try and push back to 50. Hope the guy don't miss. Yeah, with the actual S. Sorry, I'm hearing people just yell and scream. Oh damn, I just lost everybody, huh? Everyone just bounced. They say, oh, he ain't nobody. You gotta bounce. Anyway, what I was saying was when I do decide to get this bow, I want to get a 60-pound bow. So I could hopefully I can dial it down to 58 or not. But I don't know if I can do that. If you guys know, well, I say you guys, I really mean just the one person's on here now. If you guys know much about me, if it's option for bring the bow weight down to 658 from a 60, I think I can. Let me know. And hopefully I can give me a bit of options. Sorry, not options. Makes my decision more better to do that. I know you can only bring your weight down so much. I mean, 2 pounds ain't nothing. I'm sure I can take it down 2 pounds. All right, so we just knocked out 40 yards. We're gonna push back to 50. I'm gonna shoot at least three shots on 50. Hopefully, I can get a 50-yard shot here. And if I do, hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna set up my cameras. 3 of them. I'm gonna put one like this. I'll put one halfway down the line, but you can kind of see me. I'll probably be like something like that. You know, you can kind of see the actual full thing of me doing this. And I'm gonna put one on target. So if I can do all that tomorrow, you can kind of see a few things. Hopefully you'll see something where it's interesting. I don't know yet though. So we'll try that out tomorrow. But I am gonna shoot. I'll shoot one more. When I say one more, making a little group, I'll shoot 3 more. Maybe I'll shoot all of them, but I gotta find my 50 now. So what we do is we'll take a little walk. I think 50 is right about here. I think. Once you get past like 40 yards and stuff, you get a little bit more nervous because you don't know if you're gonna miss. And my arrows are they ain't cheap. You get like a dozen. It's like $60 or $70, I think. Like a whole dozen's like 100 plus. 46. Some guy got mad that I was outdoorsman. I am not an outdoorsman. I don't say I'm outdoorsman. I never claimed to be an outdoors guy. Sorry if people think I'm an outdoorsman. I'm just a guy that recreational, goes out and has a good time and shoots. That's it. I don't like do all that. I probably should have said that out loud, louder than I was, but I guess I didn't say it enough. So if you guys think I'm a person that's outdoorsman, I'm not. I'm a person that I'm learning as much as I can by myself. There's no one out here. I'm not in the house like reading books and scaling walls and like that. I'm just trying to be the best I can for me when I go out to do practice and do 3 targets. 51.1. All right. So we got that there. Take my arrow and I'm gonna put it on the floor right in front of me. Look at my bow. Wait 1 second, guys. Let me go to my bow. I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be what I want to be. I know I can. I know I can be what I want to be. Damn, I just had 5 guys and went from 5 to like, went from like 10 to 5. All right. If you guys have any questions right now, that'd be great. I love to answer some questions. You guys can talk to me real quick. Ant-Man Troy. Oh, that's a cool name. I like that name. Hope you're still here. I don't know, but I can since it's 4 guys in here, I can just show you something real quick. We're just doing a practice. I'm trying to get my bow set up, which is a HHA Optimum X sight. I'm just trying to get this thing dialed in. I'm near the goal. I'm at 50 yards right. Is it a rock? I'm at 50 yards now. I need 60 yards to dial in. So right now I'm at 50. I just did my 40. So now I have to just dial this in so I can set this thing up so I can shoot better. 34. About 45 to a 45er. All right, we're gonna shoot. So that's the tape. You can't see it, but there's, see it. All right, well, there you go, right there. See, those the numbers. So that's how you know that's a setup tape. So we're gonna shoot this real quick. Hope I can hit this. It's funny. I actually like shooting long distance. What I hate is the first shot of a long distance shot, because when you shoot long distance for the first time with a different sight or something different, you tend to freak out a little bit because you don't want to miss. And I don't want to miss because I want to damage these arrows. These arrows are expensive as hell. So I'm gonna do my best to shoot 3. I'll shoot 3 and I'll call it a day. And hopefully you guys can hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, give me some comments, talk to me a little bit, and I'll be very happy. If I can get some subscribers today, that'd be fantastic. I might be going to a shootout tomorrow or next week. I haven't decided yet. I want to go tomorrow, but I don't know where I want to go, and I'm not quite ready to go someplace yet. So, oh wait, did I say 34? Yeah, 34. All right, here we go. Boom, money. Hold on a second, guys. I can't do it. 34. So what I'm doing is I took my phone and I wrote. I say wrote. I've texted myself the numbers. What country, bro? USA. Sorry, first 50-yard shot, and then I've been taking my phone and putting the numbers down in my phone so I know where I am. So when I'm done, I can subtract the numbers and get this thing dialed in. Let's do another one. That was nice, actually. It's something sweet. 145, 245, 345. Hope you can hear that. Long time dirt. You should find some matches in your area. You will be surprised how quick you will learn setup and technique. Most of the guys are always ready to teach. Yeah, I mean, I've done a couple of like local like like shootouts, but like, you go like a buddy and then you shoot and you might find someone on the trail and shoot, but archery is a single man sport. So what I want to do is I want to find some guys that are in my state, but the problem with that is you can't really find someone unless you kind of like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Oh, I'm new. Oh, how do you use this bow? Oh, you know what I mean? So like sometimes you have to like kind of play stupid and hopefully talk to someone, and then they'll talk to you. Shooting. I'm just gonna use the last word, the letters. MK8777. Shooting what? What do you mean? What do you mean shooting? Wait, see, I'm in Connecticut. I'm in Connecticut, so this will be my 3rd shot. Hopefully I can hit this again. I feel like I hit center because it sounds like a little thunk. That was bad. Damn it. That was bad. I don't like that. I'm in Connecticut. Oh, sorry. I said that already. So luckily I have a backup arrow, so I can hit this bad boy because that was bad. You know what sucks when you shoot good? You're like thunk, thunk, and it goes pop. You're like, oh, you suck. So I want to shoot this again. That's bad. Fuck. Oh well. 2 out of 2 isn't bad. 2 out of 4 isn't bad. What are you saying to me, bro? My language. in Hindi, bro. Oh, you're Hindi. Oh, that's cool. So I'm guessing if you're Hindi, you're Indian, correct? I don't want to say anything that's wrong to say. Meaning, I don't know if Hindi speak only from India, but I know India is a lot of the body area. I have the beads because my don't English. Oh, you don't speak English. Is that what you're trying to say? You don't speak English? I'm sorry, I'm getting a little confused. I don't speak Hindi. I speak English. Unless you don't speak English, I'm hoping that's what you're trying to say. Um, but it's all good. Let's go take a look at my 50-yard shot. I know I got two where I want it and two were bad. Let's go take a peek and call us a day. All right. Let me see if I can just flip you guys around real quick. You can see. It's 50 yards walking. If you guys haven't yet, press the like button, the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. You guys might learn a few things. I might learn a few things from you. I am not a person that will say I know everything, because I don't. I know enough about enough. I can see two are high. Whoa. And come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. All right, so those two are the ones that popped, and those two are high. So I gotta lower it, which would mean which way does it go? All right, so that's good. Either way, that's not bad considering. I mean, that's pretty dead on. It's just those two I moved on when I shot. Only Hindi language understand. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, if you want to just stick around and watch, that's cool. I don't know Hindi. I wish I did. My wife is Sri Lankan, but so she speaks English and Sinhala. I know it doesn't help you out, but that's the best I can do. If again, you guys want to like, subscribe to my channel, and some comments, it'd be great. Best shooting, bro. Thank you so much. I mean, it was at 50 yards. It's not bad. I can do better. I'm a person that will push to do better. My country language is Hindi. I understand. Okay, I understand. I'm a person that will push to do best. Like I want like the best. I don't have the best product. I don't have the best form. But for me, I want to be the best to what I can do. What is your day routine? I don't have a day routine, honestly. I shoot when I can. I'm married. I have a kid. I have a home. I don't have a routine anymore. I used to shoot every all day. Now I shoot. I notice when I shoot. I notice when I shoot every day, I get worse. Probably because I get fatigued a little bit and I get aggravated. So when I shoot daily, I do worse. So I'll shoot weekly. Like I'll probably shoot once a week or twice a week, and that's it. I know that doesn't sound great. Archers hate when people say they shoot like once a week or twice a week, but I usually shoot like once a week, and that's it. Sometimes, like I said, I'm shooting now, and my bow just got fixed. English translate to Hindi. App tell. Cool. Well, like I said, hopefully, MK87, you can stick with me and watch and get to know what I'm doing, and hopefully, I can see some of your videos, and you and I can watch each other's videos and enjoy what's going on and go from there. As far as the guy asked me about the routine. Yeah, I only shoot once a week because one, my bow was broken for a while. I just got it fixed. And like I said, I go to work every day and I don't have a routine like that. So I usually shoot when I can, which isn't often. So it's a nice day out and it's comfortable out. So shoot when I can and do what I can, and that's it. So again, if you guys can subscribe to my channel, give me a like. I'm just trying to get my rates up and look at my videos, see what you like. There's a few videos there that I have forward from bows. I shoot 2 recurve and 2 compound. 1 compound is the one I have here. The other compound bow is a older bow. It's called a Jennings Huntmaster. It's shaped like a recurve, but it's a compound bow. Check it out. See what you think. It's a really nice bow. Old school. It's like 20 years old. I kind of redid it, here. And I have 2 recurve bows. And I shoot those sometimes. Check those videos out. Watch them. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think I can do better with my videos, and tell me what you think that you like. Time in my country right now, it is 6 p.m. I think we're about 10, either 8 hours or 10-hour difference, you and I. Like I said, my wife's family's from Sri Lanka, so it's pretty close. So we're either 8 hours or 10 hours. What is your source of income? What do you mean? Why are you asking my source of income? Oh wait, bow hunting is the way. Awesome. Hold on, wait, I'm going back a little bit. Awesome. Bow hunting is the way. What's your source of income? Night, y'all. Good night. Thank you. Subscribe to me. My source of income is my source of income. I mean, I don't make a ton of money. I work like a dog, but I'm a carpenter, so that helps you out. Anyway, yeah. So I guess since you're here, I was gonna get off, but I guess we got guys on here, and hopefully, you guys can just minutes. Is minutes are you doing job? I don't know what that means. This time, night or day? My time right now is daytime. It's 6 p.m. daytime. I began shooting archery as a kid. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. I mean, I started shooting like 6 years ago, so that's not too bad. But again, I ended up buying 4 bows because I bought one to learn a different style. And I realized if I shoot a recurve for a while and I shoot like ass, I'll shoot a compound like the next day, and all of a sudden, the information I learned from shooting the compound bow will help me translate the shoot to a recurve bow, and I'll shoot better. So I have 4 bows. 1 bow was a gift. 3 I bought. So sometimes if I shoot compound for just a couple of days, get the confidence up, I'll shoot a recurve. I'll either do it well or I'll do it poorly. If I do it poorly, I realize what I did wrong, and then I'll shoot better the next day. So like I have 2 bows that are for recurve are 62 inches and 68 inches. So that's my point is I shoot different bows on purpose, and it just helps me shoot better. I tried shooting instinctively, and that was bad. What are you saying? Recurve is the best. Recurve is the best for natural aim without sight. Yes. Are you doing jobs or business? I'm working for a company, so I don't work for myself. My country. This time night, 3 o'clock, twilight, 7 minutes. So basically, it's 3 a.m. at your place. Yeah. So we're about roughly 10 hours or 8 hours difference. Anyway, so yeah, recurve's the best. I like shooting recurve. I transferred this here because of the fact that I take this to 3D shoots, and I like shooting that with that, and it works out for me. And my 62-inch compound bow, it gave me a lot more back muscle than this did. So I'll shoot my recurve for a couple of days, be in pain, shoot this, and I'll shoot it fantastic. So I usually shoot both back and forth, and I get better as I shoot the 2. Like I said, right now I'm shooting 50 yards with this bow right now, and this bow is a budget bow. If you know what a budget bow is, ladies and gentlemen, it's basically a bow that's not high end in price. This bow was about $400 and like $70. 4 years ago, you can probably buy it now for about like maybe the same price or like $200. I've modified it quite a bit. The strings are brand new. These are gas strings with the different peep. I don't know the peep, but the peep is a nice peep. HHA Optimum X sight. It's a very large sight. It has You can adjust left and right, and then it's a slider, so you can slide this to get your range. And I think it has 2 axes, I think. And I have the Bee Stinger 10-inch stabilizer with a 1-inch quick connect, a full motion Bee Stinger back mount, the 8-inch Bee Stinger, all the weights in the back. So like I've had to I went out and bought this. I had to go buy this. Bought, and I got these dampeners on here. I had to buy those. Only thing it came with was with this whisker biscuit, and it came with this quiver. So that's one thing I have not changed off this bow. My country this time, night AM studies. Copy that. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. And like I said, nothing wrong with this bow. I like it, but I want a better bow because I feel like this bow is, I think, 32 inches axle, and I think a 35 will give me better stability. And I want something that's a little bit better built. Like these pockets are plastic, and it's a single limb. And like I said, I'm not hating on this thing. I just bought this bow at the time because I needed something to shoot. Do you think, like, what is the meaning of life? Why we are here? I don't think that. I'm thinking right now, the moment I'm thinking about shooting and enjoying what's going on right now. I'm not really philosophical. Oh my God. I'm not a person that I'm not deep in the thought like that. You need to English translate at name, please. I don't have a Hindi to translate an app, but I will get you one if you stick around. Because Hindi translators are hard to get, just like Sinhala translators are hard to get. I can't think of anything right now, but I'll find one for you. I guarantee you. Give me a couple of days, I'll figure one out for you. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll come back to you, and I'll actually send you a comment for it. But I don't know any off the top of my head right now. What are the anybody know the translators? Do you believe in God? That's deep. Why are we going that deep right now? I don't want to go that deep in the life right now. Petrol. I guess I believe in something. I believe in some sort of God or something that's there, but one person, if I see it, I believe it. I do have these, that's a person. I'm a person that if I can see it, I can believe it. But if I don't see it, I'm not I'm not going to church every day like that. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not that, for me, it ain't that deep. It's, if someone's there that made us, then great. But that's it. I'm not like going to church every Sunday and praying to gods every day like that. I've just, if it's there, it's there. If I have to be a certain person to get someplace, and I'll do that. But for the time being, I'm not like that kind of person like that. Your religion name. What do you mean my religion name? Like my name is Michael. That's a biblical name, if that makes any sense. I don't have a religion name, I think we're kind of going off topic here. We're talking about archery, not talking about religion right now. So I don't know. I'm not, like I said, for me, it's kind of a weird subject, so I don't know much about it. So I don't want to talk about it because I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody that's on here, and I don't want to sound ignorant. So I don't want to talk about religion because I'm not that kind of person. Otherwise, this will be Mike's religion corner, and I'm not that kind of person. So let's do, for argument's sake, let's do 3 more shots. I want to do at least 3 more shots and be done. Because if I can get 50 yards in, I can go to 60, which is back there, and be done. But I'll do 3 more shots since we're talking. All right, be quiet. Hold on. Hindu Bumba. Do you hunt? I do not hunt, sir. I only shoot I am not Muslim. No, I'm not Muslim. I'm kind of like I want to say I'm an atheist. I'm not like deep into it. I mean, I believe in Jesus Christ and everybody else, but I'm not like going to church like that. If that makes any sense. I'm cramping up. That was bad. Oh, because I'm tight. I'm getting cramped up a little bit. Like I said, every religion has their thing. Oh, let me talk to Weston. Hi, Weston. So I don't hunt, Weston. I shoot up. I shoot back my house. Um, I shoot back my house. I shoot out. I go to I go with 3D tournaments, and that's it. I don't go hunting because one, I don't have a hunting license. Two, I'm not getting up at like fucking 4 a.m. to go shoot a deer and then have to carry that shit out. That's like, for me, that's like going to like the grocery store, buying groceries and then carrying them out of a bag. It's like, it's just too much for me. I'm like, I'm not doing all the extra work for all that shit. And I work during the week. I ain't doing that sort of thing. And I don't think I can shoot a deer, to be honest with you. Damn, it's bad. If cat, I guess if I'm gonna put one down for religion, probably Catholic, I guess. I do have some Buddha beads on me because I went to Sri Lanka and I like the Buddha beads. But again, honestly, like I said, I'm not Catholic. I'm probably like an atheist. I think I believe in everything, if that makes sense. Like Buddha's there, whatever. But I'm not deep into religion. Ugh. Damn, we're dropping hard. What we got left? I got one left. All right. All right. This is my last one because this is getting shitty. It's getting shitty in here. Weston, if you're still there, are you a hunter, Weston? Do you like to hunt? If so, what kind of bow do you use? Fuck. She was ugly. Those dropped like a fucking bag of rocks. They just went like, not even like center. They went right. Like, they were like 5 o'clock. I think like, at least two of them. That was ugly as hell. This is what I hate when I do this and I shoot and I shoot poorly like that. Use some archery tips. All right, archery tips I can give you that I can do for you right now. One, if you ain't feeling like you want to shoot, don't shoot. If you're in a bad mood, don't shoot. Doing archery, you have to have a state of mind where you can kind of go out, enjoy, relax. The key is like, chill out. Don't tense up. Hey Frank, if you were gonna shoot, especially a compound bow, loose hands. So when you're holding it, put it right there in your pad, like right here. These fingers don't do shit. Just push, let these things flap out. Even do this, like that. If you are gonna shoot something with your bow, best thing to do is, if you're gonna test a theory, you can test this theory. Hold it out, put your hand out, grip it like a psycho. You'll feel your bicep tighten up, and you're gonna start doing this. When you let go, and you're pulling back like this, and you pull the bow back, pull on a little bit more, just pull back. You pull back a little bit, the bow is gonna go like that. It's not gonna be steady. You'll be like that for a second. When you're like this and you're holding it, it's gonna go like this. So if you don't pull back on the weight, a smut, so you feel it lock in, just give it a little bit of tug. Just pull back. And when you do that, your back you'll feel it tighten. You'll just go, just pull back a little bit. And as you're pushing forward, you'll feel it. Your hands, your bow hand won't do shit. You'll just be pushing like right on this. You'll be doing like that. Just push like that, and that's it. And you're pushing, the bow will stay steady. A lot of times when I shoot, like right now, let's see, I shot, oh my God. I don't even want to show you this shit. It's fucking bad. but I'll show you because, you know, it's all part of the process, right? Fucking hell. When you right before you release, don't jerk. I have a tendency to jerk a little bit. Like I'll do like that. Like that's a little bit, like my arm will do this a little bit. Instead of me doing this and my hand being still, I'll do that. Like my arm will move a little bit. That happened right now, just now, 4 times. It's sweet grouping, but it happened 4 times right now. And I'll show you. What? Did I pull out my voice? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys tell me if you hear me? That's what I'm talking about. I shot that. I wasn't even aiming for that. All right. I was aiming there. It's tight. See, this is what you want. You want that kind of grouping. 1, 2, 3. And then that little lone survivor over there is over there. That's really tight. Right? But that's ass. And that's the issue that you're going to get into. When you either you slow down or you're not feeling it, if you start shooting like ass, like this, just stop shooting. What's going to happen is you're going to miss. Hit the wrong thing, like the wall, ground, something else you'll hit and you'll be pissed and lose an arrow. That's a couple of tips that you can look into. Like that grouping is nice. That would have been sweet if it was in the center, which it ain't. Can you try in eye, deer eye? Can I shoot what do you mean? Can I shoot a deer eye? Like, can I shoot up my deer eye? No, I can't. There's no way. I can't hit that shit. These right here were pretty much. These were kind of like dumb luck. These are kind of like because I moved my arm. I must have moved my arm a couple of times or was aiming there. But also, I think I'm getting a little tired too. So I don't shoot long. When you're practicing, and you're just like pulling the bow back, pulling back, shooting. It gets tiring. But if you're actually going to a shootout, you'll shoot 1 or 2 arrows, take a hike, take a second, chill, set up, shoot. So when you're doing this, like if you're actually standing out here for like an hour shooting, you're gonna get tired quicker than you will be going to a tournament. I noticed one time when I go to shootouts, I'll get tired like usually it's like 25 or 30 targets. I get tired around like 21, 22. Only because I've been hiking all day. And so sitting here shooting this back to back all day will get you stamina. So yeah. Anyway, listen guys, it's been fantastic. I'm glad you guys have been out and hanging out and talking to me. Thank you, sir, for tips. You're very welcome. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll come on tomorrow and you guys can watch me some more. I mean, I might pull out another bow out. You can see that. And everyone, thank you so much. And I will see you again either tomorrow or next week. Subscribe, like my channel, comment, and do the thing. And I will see you next time. Again, this is Mike, Everitt Archery, and have a great day.